Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to Qshell command. So mainly we will discuss today how we can list down all the files and directories in a manner that it shows the oldest files and directories first and then the you can say the newest one or the latest one. Okay. Now, if you have already covered the previous session, then you have some idea like how we sorted last time, right? Because last time what we did, we perform one operation with the help of one command that sort the data from uh, top from recent to oldest, right? Now, similarly, we will discuss about the reverse process, like how we can do the reverse sorting, because that could be also one scenario, right? So, how we will proceed with this session? First of all, I'll tell you about the meaning of the command that we are going to use. Then, on QSH screen, command entry screen, we will discuss like command. Also, we will compare with the their parent command. Okay, because that is the very important thing. If you don't know what is the relation between the parent command and the child command, then you might face some difficulties. So first of all, we will discuss about the comparison itself, like how it is different from the previous few commands. Okay, because this is again related to the ls command, so we should know about all the differences. And then once we are comfortable with command, then we will discuss the same inside a clle program. Okay, so this is how we are going to proceed with the session. All right, so let's look at the command first. So for that, I'm writing here qsh, which is for q shell. Once you open the q shell, it will ask you for the command, because here we are supposed to put the command which we like you which may which we can use for any listing down the files and directories, any purpose. So this is the main screen where we can put the command. Now the command which we are going to use today is ls-ltr. LTR. Okay. Now what is LTR? Hit enter. Once you hit enter, you can see it is printing some informations. But before we discuss the information, let's see what is LTR. Now ls means whenever someone asks you, even in an interview questions, like explain this command, so you can simply explain it by breaking down the command. Okay, that's why we are discussing all these commands separately, right? Because we should know about the differences. So just see them starting. It is started from the ls. Now what is ls? Ls is used to list down the file and directories. Clear? Then we have hyphen l. Now what is hyphen l? Hyphen l means it will list down the files and directory in long format. Now I know that you are aware about the long format, because this thing we have already discussed in previous session, right? So long format is nothing but a format which provide us various information, like you can say file permission and type, number of hard link, user and group. Then we have a disk space, like how much space it is utilizing. Then we have the modification date and time. Okay, along with the file and its uh, extension. So this all thing uh, comes with long format of files and directories. Then we have T. Now what is T? T means that we are going to sort all the data, all the list on the basis of time, or you can say timestamp, because if you compare it with the timestamp of RPGL, then it would be much more clear to you, right? So what it will do, it will compare, it will sort your data on the basis of time. Okay, then we have uh, this r. Now what is r? R is nothing but it will sort your data in reverse order. So this is the simplest command you can say. But if you don't know the parent command, which is parent command? ls command, lt command, then it might be a bit confusing for you, like why we are using ltr. But as we know, we have already covered these each and every command separately. That's why we are able to combine it and understand it. Okay, so now if I scroll it up, you can see the result. So it is same as ls. It is providing the total kilobytes. Then we have permissions and file type. Then we have number of hard links for the file and directory, user and group. then we have disk storage, and date and time is there, directory name, if directory is there, then directory name, else the directory dot uh, file name, sorry, file dot extension name. Okay, so this is how it prints the data. Now if you focus on the record, you will find that it is oldest record, May 9, right? If I go to the bottom, you will find this is the recent record, which was created on Feb 12th, 521. Okay, so this is how it sort the data from in reverse order. Firstly, it will show the old data, and then it will show the new data at the last, and likewise it will proceed. Okay, fine. Now when we use this command, because this is the very important question. We know the command, we know the data, why it is data it is throwing to us, but the main thing is when we use it, what what kind of scenario we can encounter where we can utilize this command. So to utilize this command, what we can do, firstly, just assume one scenario. You can assume your scenarios, or maybe if you are working with for some projects, then for sure you will encounter such kind of scenarios where we are supposed to provide the list of all files and directories which was created earlier, not the recent one. Because in last session we discussed the same process but for the recent files, but this time we are looking for all the files and directory which was created earlier. Okay, so let's say someone from my team, my project team, has asked me to share the uh, uh, five oldest files or directories from the system. So what I can do, I can simply hit this command ls-ltr, and then from this list I can share five files from top. So this will share the oldest file. Okay, now there might be one question like what will happen if the number of records is more, because right now we have only this much of record, right? But if you are working for project or any particular task, then there might be more than hundreds of files and directories, right? Or even more than that. So in that case, what you can do, you can create a out file. Okay, simply create a out file, or and then you can share that out file with your team member that yes, this is the list, you can use it. Especially this kind of thing we use during the analysis purpose, right? So when we are doing the analysis, at that moment we use such tricks like how to create the out file and all. Okay, so at that moment you can create the file, and then you can share that file with them. If you are not aware how to create this out file for this, then in one of our previous session we have discussed the same thing, like how to create the out file for the uh, Qshell output. Okay, we are using clle program. So if you have not covered that session, I recommend you to go and check out the previous session, because there only we have discussed all these things. Okay, so yeah, this is all regarding the Qshell command ls-ltr. Now I hope it is clear to all of you. Now what we will do, I'll quickly show you how we can run the same command with the help of clle program, although it is quite simple. So let's quickly look at this. So I'm taking option 2 here. So this program is to get the long format list oldest first. So this is our today's target, oldest first. Last session we discussed about the newest first. Now to execute any command we need one variable. So just simply write dcl, then take F4. Here you can put your variable name, type is character, storage is auto, and length is 256. Then simply hit enter. So variable is ready. Now what we are doing, we are changing the value for this variable. So for that just write chgvar, take F4, and here you can put your variable name along with a command. So just make sure that you keep the proper spacing in between them wherever it is needed, otherwise it will give error. So this thing we have already verified on the Qshell screen, and always make a habit to firstly verify it on the Qshell screen, and then you can simply use it in clle program. So here it is written. Now simply hit enter, and after enter you can, we are ready to execute or start the Qshell. So for that you can simply write strqsh, then take F4, put your variable name which is command, and then we are good. Okay, so this is all about the program. Now we can simply compile it and call it. So 14 for compile, and now I'm calling it. So once I call it, you can see it provides me the same list which is from oldest to newest. You can see May 9th, then September 9th, then July 22, and likewise it is going on. And then we have the recent one, which is Feb 12, 521, 512, 503. So the newest one is at the bottom and the oldest one is the top. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the command ls-ltr. I hope it is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things, so thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.